wanna play when we land. Anyone else would retire, but I'm not content. I wanna be these like 20 feet down so no one can find them again. It's gotta be scary to witness me carry these around in both of my hands. They stay inviting me over, they say they got I get there and then it's just them.
Got rich from the boy and they leaked it. You ain't say use instead. Everything good when you live in the hills. Got chef and made for a bed. Can you imagine they seen? I went from the road to South 20 dreams. The bridge got burned and shattered. I'm climbing, I don't need a ladder. New year, it's a new chapter. Got a snap at David Samper. She on the out of anger. Back in the days, life was so hard and Pelham in backyards. I didn't even know about Goyard. I just said my new bank card. Remembering days in the courtyard. I came from at Nats. No bugs in the. She wanna spell the facts. Yeah. I can't sell my. I got cheese in a bag. My think is. She wanna buy me a jag. Text me, throw 10 at her like. Took Kalani on girls like Nelly's. I was locked, no answer to Sellies. No change in my lines. Whole many. Lucky told me don't trust many.
Level is just too advanced. The bezel is Tiffany stamp. Don't grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it. They pay me to show you I do it again.
Huh? Yeah. I'm in control of the block. You know how October get hot. Might make this crib is over the top. The whip is over the top. I thought about letting her go, but I wasn't over the top.
Yes, Naya. Cool na aya. Who am I? It's just the girl, them sugar. All right. Here I know. Whoa, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? How can I? You precious, but you whip up. Drop your nigga, your nigga.
The probability of committing a foul. To do a vertical contest and avoid fouling, hold the left stick away from the shooter when you press the block button. This will allow you to go straight up with verticality and reduce your foul chances. There may be times when your matchup doesn't have a very strong handle of the ball. If that's the case, try pressing the steal button to poke the ball away to cause a turnover. Make sure not to spam the button and properly time your steal attempt. The best time to steal is when the ball handler is in the middle of a dribble move or exposing the ball on the same side as the defender. If you mistime the steal attempt, you can be called for a foul or get beat defensively off the dribble. NBA players are the best in the world, and there may be moments when you can't stop them. If that's the case, try putting your team's best defender on a player that is cooking. To do this, press the icon matchup bumper, select the icon of the defender on your team, and select the offensive player on the court from the list that appears on the side of the screen.
For him, last game against the Heat in Miami. It's stolen by Leonard.
If your best defender is still having problems getting a stop, try holding the icon matchup bumper to send a double team. Hopefully, the double team will force the offensive player to get rid of the ball.
Shoots over Jackson. A big-time effort.
There are several ways to play smart defense without being called for a foul. Take advantage of using your hands with a pro stick. If you hold the right stick up, your player will hold their hands up. This is good for deflecting passes as well as bothering some shot attempts. If you move the pro stick left or right, you will move your hands to play the passing lanes and hopefully deflect a pass for a steal. If you want to contest a shot without fouling, move towards the offensive player attempting the shot and flick the pro stick up quickly. If you ever find yourself in a situation where you are a smaller player that can't contest shots, we have a few tricks you can place up your sleeve. If you find yourself close to or in the paint with a guard and the offensive player is about to attack the rim, try pressing and holding the take charge button. You might draw an offensive foul to cause a turnover. Or if you're a smaller player getting posted up by a big man, try tapping the take charge button to pull the chair from under them. This will make the offensive player lose their balance and possibly lose the ball. That's it for now. Get out there.
I'm coming in fast. coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. My body, I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that loud commotion. We causing a commotion. I put it in motion. I put it in motion. Loud commotion. We causing a commotion. Icy as in the whole land. I hit the road in an all-white van. I keep a fresh set upon my hands. You don't like me, but you want my gram. How you look, how you sound? I'm a boss, I'm a brat, hard to handle. I'm a real life mood, a real life muse. Got some pretty in my sandals. I can't help I was born like this. Ain't my fault that you want my drip. Little bit of could've been my friend. Now you gotta listen while I pop my fast. I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Celtics make a quick stop here in front of their Boston. Fans just one game before heading back out. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Out to Hayward. Back to Irving. From deep. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Inside. Here's Adams. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Irving. Hayward outside. Pass to Westbrook. To the paint. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Irving.
When we talk about guards in the NBA, Kyrie is the best finisher in the paint.
Fox. De'Aaron Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today. And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants reads. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Steven. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. So we'll see Russell Westbrook go to the line here. Steven Adams picks one up.
Defensive foul, Steven Adams. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Russell Westbrook. At the line with one shot. Timeout, Celtics. Fans, your Celtics answer.
That's good from Westbrook. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Westbrook drives in and finished off by Westbrook.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it
with the ball. Down low. It's stolen by Adams. To the middle. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Irving. And Thibault sends it back.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
To the inside. A steal. Irving surveying the floor. It's stolen by Randall. Morant with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Bill Celtics ball. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And there it is for him.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
To the middle. Back to Morant. Pass to Gasol. To the paint. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Pocket 2. And then Randall slams it in.
Showing not just the dominance, but the creativity. Randall with the highlight reel play.
Here's Irving. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick. A little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
And Steve, a second-rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Randall brings the double team. Back to Batum. Clippers leading by 4. Tries the spin move. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Clippers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Here's Vincent. Here's LeVert.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Pass to Ross. Driving inside. And finished off by Gasol.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Inside. Here's Lamb. Plays it up off the glass.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Randall from outside. Rebound, Boston. Now LeVert. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Clarkson taking his time here. There's the drive. Oh, that's blocked. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action. The game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Thybulle for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Thybulle's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Morant with the steal. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Please protect the ball around Ja. He's looking for the steal and opportunity to run.
And that one drops for him. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Here's Cousins after the Clippers pick up 2. And it's Thybulle in the corner. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Fox.
De'Aaron Fox
Scores off the spin. Fox has got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Low block shot on the way. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first.
You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
De'Aaron Fox.
Count it. Good. Fox has got 16 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Down low. Here's Turner.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
Now here's Morant for 3. That shot no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Fan your Celtics
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Westbrook, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And that one's good. Morant.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Westbrook with the steal. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Celtics trail by 16 with the drive.
2 minutes.
And the layup's good off the glass.
2 minutes.
Westbrook's got 11.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Morant scanning the floor. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now, here is Robinson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Kyrie Irving.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here he goes. And it's Morant with the rebound. Clippers leading by 12. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could see why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Clippers substitution. Terrence Ross. Jordan Clarkson. Hello, Celtics. Fans, your Celtics answer.
46 seconds left in the first half. And the basket is good. Gasol's got his second bucket of the game to go.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
Ja Morant.
That one drops for him.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First team
for Boston, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Morant. Outside for Gasol. Shot clock at 6. Off target from 3-point range. That will count. And that one released in time, but no good. And well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Clippers leading by 13. And here's Morant. He's got 13. And it's Thibault in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Thibault's got the first basket of the third quarter for Los Angeles.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker
marker.
This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Hayward is double. Morant with the steal. Here's Randall. Rebound, Boston.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
And Thibault sends it back. Hayward is double. It's LeVert on the wing. Clock at 4. Second chance shot. Fox with the steal. Pass to Thibault. Here's Randall.
Foul called on Corey Joseph. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Celtics. It's a 16-point game. This one for 3. Here's Thibault. The wide open look here for Fox.
Celtics foul.
Drills it from outside.
Joseph. That's his
19 points for De'Aaron Fox. And Craig, you talked about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Clippers leading by 18. Right wing. Shoots the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team.
It's on Karis LeVert.
Shooting for LA.
Free throw good, Fox.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size, and still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Now here's LeVert. To the inside. Here's McGee. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
De'Aaron Fox.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Burkett just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's LeVert. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Shoots over Morant. And it's LeVert missing. Los Angeles leading by 21. To the paint. Here's Randall. It's deflected. And they get it back.
Julius
uses the glass
Randall
to finish the layup.
Assisted.
So dangerous in the paint. Randall with a good mix of power, skills, and balance.
Pass to McGee. And it's McGee slamming it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Clippers substitution.
Here now, the Clippers. They're on a 13-5 run. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Substitutions.
Now their upside, in a lot of people's view, remains. David, thanks.
Nicholas Batum.
Celtics trail by 21. The shot's good from Irving.
It's amazing how Kyrie can take contact, contort his body, and complete the play.
Pass to Robinson. From deep. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played. But if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is.
change, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Irving.
Celtics foul.
He can't get that one to fall.
Irving.
The Clippers go the other way with it.
Second personal foul.
Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
LA timeout. Fans, your Celtics dancer.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive. And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they?
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Here's Irving. Out to Lamb. A shot off that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson. In the corner, it's Clarkson. A three-pointer, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Irving can't get it to go.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
11 seconds left in the third. Fox goes in. Here's Ross. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Ross has got his first points of the game.
And the speed in which Ross can lift off the floor helps him create a lot of second chance points.
Fans, your
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now here's Westbrook. On the wing, Irving. Outside, Batum. To the left wing. Here's Randall. Adams right side. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Clarkson. It's stolen by Lamb. And stolen by Thibault. Out to the right wing. Inside.
Julius
Randall.
The assist.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Randall assist
and Randall throws it down.
Ja Morant.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
So it's the Celtics now. Down low. Here's Lamb. Irving with a clean look. Boston again missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Back to Clarkson. Inside. Adams.
Steven.
The shot's good. Adams has got his first points of the night.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
and the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Morant with it. Westbrook picks him up. Spins. Back to Adams. That one goes in.
Steven.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Westbrook, no good.
Boston.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
That's his
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Serge Ibaka.
And it's Morant missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
Absorbing contact so well. I mean, you really got to hit Westbrook if you want to stop him from scoring.
The 3 from Morant. The shot that time, not on target. Now Boston takes it the other way. And finished off by Westbrook.
And you have to learn how hard Westbrook goes. It's what allows him to take over games like this.
Pass to Ibaka. The three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Morant with it. Westbrook picks him up. Thibault can't get it to go. It's Westbrook with the drive. Great play movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right, just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Now here's Westbrook. Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kept alive by Boston. Tries again. And that one is off.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the trip.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for De'Aaron Fox.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Rejected by Gasol.
Love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot.
Chalk up 2 there.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Morant with it. To the inside. Stolen by Westbrook. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily.
You don't want no problems, you know we keep put up on my like Jim Wood floors. We keep scoring, we keep scoring. All beers, everything to call me. Now my money longer like the song say, and I'm hitting them on the ball day. It's best. I wasn't nobody up in them hallways. Shorty told me that she wants to vibe. I'm like, girl, that's what they all say. I'm making plays like Green Bay. Yeah, I'm going at them like Devontae. Oh, it's in here, let me call Jay. Making money moves like, oh, man. Go TL, I'm the top guy. Traveling Bessie talking witty is tied. Big bags, I'ma get rich or I'ma try. And I got my behind. Big bags might change your life. Bustin' in a box before we hit the yo, make a stop. My jewel just my chain with a rock. I'm in California, I'm feeling like pie. 13, he just gave me the drive. He couldn't get the picture, gotta cry. If I act different with you, keep it live. Cause I don't be guy, yeah. And she gon' hit me before noon pass. I'm probably gon' wake up to new rags. Brody asked me what I'm trying to get into. I'm starting to feel like the do-rags. They like best, how you do that? New coupe, where the roof at? With you, too bad. Fell in love with the crew, too fast. Say better than best, who that? And I heard your song was too hottest out the new class. This big best and I'm back.
Welcome, everybody, to a... Another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. The last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell. A little bit short.
Well, it would have been really nice to get that win on the road, but no team ever happy with a loss. Put up a good fight, and they had nothing to hang their heads on after that one.
Here's Young after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Basket counts. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
De'Aaron Fox gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, all Fox needed was the ball because he was in a great spot for that possession.
Pass to Curry. And it's Middleton driving. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Sprinting up the floor and beating everyone down. That's the reward for Chris Middleton.
Outside Morant. Thibault with it. Here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Adams. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Assist from?
Well, Adams with that kind of positioning so deep inside, he becomes a force down low.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. From deep, Morant. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Outside Curry. Pass to Middleton. 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Thibault. Adams with the ball. Middleton covering. Curry with the block. Now here's Young. Checked by Randall. Young inside. Misses from short range.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And he's really silencing all the haters. Randall has become a guy you can run the offense through time and time again.
They get it back. Adams. They shoot again. Three-pointer, Fox. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. And Randall effectively became a point center starting last year.
And coach put him in spots where he can make easy reads. So Randall knows exactly when to attack and when to look for a teammate. The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Both teams will make substitutions. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Fox. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Fox has got 8 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
And Brent, you were a dunk contest champion in 1996. So when you think of the all-time great dunkers, who's the first person that comes to mind?
I have to go with Vince Carter. Probably during my time, the most explosive and exciting slam dunk artist in game that I've ever seen. But if you go through history, we know the likes of Dominique Wilkins and Dr. J. There's been many high flyers and many skywalkers, and we appreciate all of them.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Back to Fox. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Kings. 1:37 left in the opening quarter. That one goes.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Robinson. From deep. No good. The Kings trailing. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Lee. Back to Horton Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
It's on Marc Gasol.
Second team.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Taylor Horton.
Good on both. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Fox outside. Pass to Randall. Beyond the arc. And it's Bagley with the rebound. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Here's Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker on the wing. Shoots from the baseline. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Clippers in the lead. And here's Randall. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
For Los Angeles.
The free throw drops for Randall.
7th pick in the 2014 NBA draft. The interesting thing about Randle is he falls into that category as a tweener, maybe not a 3-man or a 4-man, but over the course of his career, he's decided to improve his outside shooting, become a threat driving to the basket, and now finding a home offensively in the NBA. You wonder how much further he can go if he could expand to the three-point line. Julius Randle's going to be in this league for a long time.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They lead by 6. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
Fans, your 916 crew.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
The kick out, Curry. Pass to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And here's Bagley, pounded by Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. It's tipped. Young on the attack. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
And of course, Canadian-born Brandon Clark grew up in Phoenix, played at San Jose State, then transferred to Gonzaga. A few stops on his way to the association.
Here's Thibault. 3-pointer off the mark. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
To the inside. The kick out to Young. Deflects the pass. Thibault with a steal. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
To the middle. Oh, stolen by Morant. Pass to Thibault. Now here's Ross. Outside Morant. And he drives in. Rebound by Middleton. And dual citizenship for Brandon Clark. Canadian and the U.S. That Canadian national team is looking to be a force.
And don't forget, his father is Jamaican, so who knows? Bottom line, he's got some options when it comes to international play.
And it's Morant off the drive. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. So both teams making some changes here.
Clippers substitution.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. First foul of the game.
First team. Clippers substitution.
Kings on D. Trailing by 2. From deep, Morant. Clock at 6. Here's Thibault.
Matisse.
Good, and the setup by Morant.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Here's Young. Not going to go that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
Clippers foul.
And the Clippers making a change here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Clippers substitution.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Offensive board. Back to Nurkic. Goes back up. The kick out. Curry. Shot clock at 6. Connects from downtown.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Outside Robinson. Fires from deep. Rebound by Middleton.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Inside. And Nurkic throws it down.
And Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
Left side Robinson. To the left wing. On the wing, Clarkson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Gasol. And Nurkic with the block.
7 feet tall Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
The Clippers making a switch here. The Kings leading. Here's Lee with the drive to the paint. And the basket by Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker's got 8 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Fox outside.
Kings foul. Quentin Grimes. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Fox. Give him 8. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3.
He's got 11.
Well, Fox trying to work on that outside jump shot, become more consistent. Nice bucket there.
Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Nurkic. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. .29 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Fox. Fox double team. Clarkson for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Here's Horton Tucker. Back to Lee. Pass to Horton Tucker. 1 second left. And Nurkic throws it down.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Clippers ahead. They're up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Kings trailing. Pass to Curry. Back to Young. On the take. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. From deep, Morant. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Greg?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
So the Kings making a change here.
In for your Kings.
Outside Curry. Here's Young. It's tipped. And they're pushing it up. And Fox powers it home.
The assist.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox off to a good start.
Right side Young. And there's a 3-second violation.
A 3-second violation.
Nice. That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Clippers in the lead. And it's Moran off the drive. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
The quick feet of Moran. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Down low. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Over to the wing. Back to Randall. The three is up. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Out to Fox. Fires in the triple. Fox has got 16 points.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And he gets that one. Fox has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Outside Young. And there's the drive. Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Pretty easy for Marvin to get up like that.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the talent is evident. A big man that can go out and get you a double-double any night. Plays with just an infectious energy, too.
Personal foul.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
So both teams changing it up here. When it comes to Bagley, one question mark I have is his health. And if he might be injury prone, Greg.
Well, the good news, BA, for him is that he's young. Hopefully he's able to shake off these nagging injuries. Let's face it, the more he's on the court, the more confidence he'll gain.
6 to shoot. It's Horton Tucker to drive.
Los Angeles foul. Marc Gasol. That's his second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for Sacramento, Taylor.
And so he hits both. Pretty good battle going on here in Sacramento. Now Fox. He's got 21. To the paint. And that one's good. Gasol.
Assisted.
Gasol's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And that one is stopped right through.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Fox outside. Crosses over. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
That's his first personal.
In some ways, De'Aaron Fox is a good lesson in patience for owners. He didn't explode out the gate after being picked 5th overall back in 2017. But after a long time, he has found his footing and looks spectacular out there on the floor.
You know, Grant, in terms of improvement after his rookie year, you saw it across De'Aaron Fox's entire stat line.
Yeah, once he got comfortable in the league, he started going off. He increased his shooting and assist numbers and got himself nominated for Most Improved Player in 2019.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
The drive by Ross. It's blocked. Here's Clark. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That one's on Clarkson. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Three-pointer, Fox.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Pass to Horton Tucker. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Lee on the wing. And Gasol with the block.
Oh, this is what Gasol can do at over 7 feet. Big blocks and constant pressure on the shooters.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Clippers. His fingerprint. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Pass to Clarkson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young.
That's his third
foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so here are the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Thibault. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 4th personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for the Clippers, Matisse Thybulle.
And he sinks the second.
Not a perfect trip to the line, but at least he made this game a 2-possession affair.
Right side Young. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
And Thibault with a drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Young from long range. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. It's stolen by Thibault. There's the drive.
Matisse Thybulle.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
His first personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Nurkic plays with a little bit of that edge, a little bit of moxie, and that toughness is something the teammates can rally behind.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
On the attack, Bagley. And it's blocked by Thibault. Clarkson for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
For 3.
And now it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
I'd like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Over to the left wing. Back to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Bagley's ability to score here has a lot to do with the attribute of quickness.
Outside Thibault. Lets the 3 fly. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
A good look from Young. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. So far, he's happy with their play, but he wants to prevent any kind of a letdown. He told the team, stay aggressive. Don't play not to lose. We want to push the action and try to break their spirit.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Morant. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall with massive improvement over last year and could beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a clutch.
And Nurkic throws it down.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Here's Fox. Uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 26 points.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
From deep, Morant. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
3. And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that. And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And that one's good. Thibel's got 12 points here in the second half.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth. Here's Horton Tucker. Got a hand on it.
That's just a good, solid, instinctual play there from Randall.
Inside. It's stolen by Nurkic. Now here's Young. From deep three-point range. Randall pulls down the board. Fox left side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 5th foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And the Clippers have possession. Fox, that's good.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Clippers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And what a huge performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And that one drops.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And here's Young. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. Sacramento again missing. Fox with the ball. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game.
When you feel taken over, flip mode with the law, take the order. Easy to take it to the left, shake it like some ice. Call me Coco, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, shake it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Yeah.
Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, our reporter Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And who doesn't love this stuff? What's beef? The stakes are a little higher. I mean, it should make it a very interesting matchup.
Back to Adams. 4 on the clock. Pass to Monk. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. A lot of star power in the front court between these teams. Chris, who is the best forward you ever played with?
Wow, I think the forwards that I played with, I'd definitely have to go to my man Paige, Howard. Paige, small forward, power forward, small forward. He could just do it all. But man, those two guys are special.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid. But when this setup, this is
and then Embiid with the dunk.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And stolen by Murray. And here they come. Monk for 3. Tries again. And the finish by Embiid as he lays it in.
Well, it's all about the reach of Embiid. With his size, wingspan, he's a threat on the offensive glass.
Outside Morant. Driving in. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
And that one drops for him.
You know, a natural scorer. When Anthony gets the ball in spots he likes, he knows how to capitalize.
And here's Morant outside. Connects from downtown. Morant's got 6 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Detroit ball.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Takes a step back. Here's Murray.
Jamal Murray.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Jamal Murray.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Pistons leading. McConnell goes in. And the layup falls.
TJ McConnell.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Right side Morant. Driving to the basket. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Staying engaged defensively, Wiggins has all the tools to be a great defender. Plenty of style from Wiggins there. He's showing off his athletic ability.
LA timeout. Fans, the Lovis section gets free T-shirts. Let's see.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Now the lineup for the
and here's Morant outside. And they recover it. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. Back to Morant. Tries again. And is blocked by Collins.
This is the defense Collins brings to the table. Excellent at knowing when to go after blocks.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8. Morant missing again.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Got it.
And this is a part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for getting it to uncover teammates.
Pass to Washington. Can't cash it in from close range. The Clippers trail. It's tipped. Outside Morant. Can't get it to drop. Fournier with some nice D.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Now here's McConnell. And Morant clears the board. Pass to Clarkson. Outside Morant. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
The risk of rejection is real. When Washington's around you, you got to be extra careful around him.
From 7. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and virtuous.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. All right.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Back to Embiid. Nails it from 3. Embiid's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This is the range Embiid possesses. I mean, continuing to get better at understanding when to take a 3-ball.
And the basket is good.
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better. You got to respect the agility of De'Aaron Fox. He's so quick up and down the floor. He can slice right through the defense.
And Fox, here we go. And that one good. Fox has got his first bucket in this one.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Pass to Embiid. Beyond the arc. That one no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Another thing about De'Aaron Fox's speed that you have to respect are his fast hands.
He never hesitates to punch the ball. Spiking at the ball any chance he gets. You got to keep it tight. He's not going to get it easier than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Thibault. Ross with it. Tries the spin move. And it's Fox penetrating. And Fox powers it home.
This is Fox at his very best. He's so hard to stop when he's attacking with force.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it? And the Pistons with possession here. They've led by as many as 11. Monk for three. It's Monk on the wing. Here's Embiid. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 7-point Pistons lead.
Yeah, we all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision. Give it to the open teammate.
It's Fox with a drive. There's the block. Out of bounds. Detroit will have it. And the Clippers making a change here.
Julius Randle.
Detroit with the ball. Deflects the pass. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
DJ Washington.
Fox outside. To the paint. Ross.
Foul to the Pistons.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second team foul.
Brent, starting your career in the 50s. Actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
You got to really wrap up Washington on the way up. He'll muscle his way through the contact.
And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 8. Right side, Robinson. Pass to Adams. Inside. Yes, it's good. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Washington outside. Over Morant. And again, the Pistons missing.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes him. I mean, he has plenty of space there. He just takes his time.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's Wiggins. Takes it inside.
I like Wiggins didn't elect for the layup. Instead, throwing it down with power.
Outside Morant. Nifty move. Here's Adams. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. McConnell from outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Zach Collins.
1:06 left in the second. The Pistons leading. Here's McConnell. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Adams high post. Here's Morant. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside. Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Outside Morant. There's 25 seconds left to play in the half. Morant with the slam!
Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move is fire.
McConnell outside. Here's Collins. Off target at the rim. Clarkson right side. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on T.J. McConnell.
Going to the free throw line will be Clarkson. Confident move there.
Here's Fournier. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer. And so it's Detroit, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Murray with it. Give him 8. Embiid. It's good on the putback.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
The drive by Morant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Anthony. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anthony's got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Monk. Lets it go from deep.
Malik Monk.
Knocks down the triple. Monk's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's precision on display. Monk has the athleticism to stop on a dime and rise up and middle.
Out to Fox. Back to Adams. They need this. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Well, this is why Fox's teammates love him. I mean, when they're open, he makes sure to get it to them.
In some ways, De'Aaron Fox is a good lesson in patience for owners. He didn't explode out the gate after being picked 5th overall back in 2017. But after a long time, he has found his footing and looks spectacular out there on the floor.
Three-pointer, Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Detroit with a rebound. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Out of bounds.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Back to Murray. Thibault gets a hand on it. Here's Fox. He can't get that one to fall. And Detroit the other way now. You know, Grant, in terms of improvement after his rookie year, You saw it across De'Aaron Fox's entire stat line.
Yeah, once he got comfortable in the league, he started going off. He increased his shooting and assist numbers and got himself nominated for Most Improved Player in 2019.
Here's Washington. That one drops for him. Washington got 7.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Wiggins for 3. Adams grabs the miss. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Thybulle on the wing. Pass to Adams. Here's Randall. And stolen by Murray. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first former #1 overall pick. I mean, expectations were so high for Wiggins. It's been hard for him to silence his critics, but he can play.
Clippers take a time.
Both teams will make substitutions.
All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise for T-shirt time.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Few players in the NBA have the burst that Fox does. He's so explosive when attacking the rim.
Here's McConnell to the right side. Washington, a good look. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Fox. He's got 9. Pass to Randall. Takes a 3. Fournier with a rebound. And here's Detroit. They're on a 15-4 run. It's stolen by Thybulle. For 3, Randall. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer, and he'll head to the line. That's on Joel Embiid.
First team. Big body. The way Randall moves draws a lot of fire.
And he's really silencing all the haters. Randall has become a guy you can run the offense through time and time again.
And he makes all 3. And Randall effectively became a point center starting last year.
And coach put him in spots where he can make easy reads. So Randall knows exactly when to attack and when to look for a teammate.
Here's Ross.
Oh! He's trying to tear the hinges off the rim.
And that one is hammered home.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And it's Washington missing.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
The drive by Ross. Embiid knocks it loose.
I love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of the size and frame.
To the middle. Here's Washington. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Pistons lead by 16. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Detroit.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
The kick out to Fournier. Back to Embiid. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The drive by Morant. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
Underrated going into college, underrated coming into the league, and Morant plays like he's still trying to prove the doubters wrong.
Takes the 3. Nance can't get it to go.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
No, Clarkson loves to drive, but he's also improving from distance.
And here's McConnell. Pass to Monk. Down low. Washington.
P.J. Washington.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
When you see forwards like Washington all over the floor, the easiest shot, though, is normally inside.
And so it's the...
Come on, fans.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now Fox. Pass to Morant. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And it's McConnell on the drive. Here's Wiggins. Driving inside. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. McConnell with a steal. It's Wiggins on the wing. Launches it. On target from range. And the Pistons lead by 15.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Adams shot's good.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Oh, Adams with the block. McConnell from outside. Pass to Collins. In transition, here come the Clippers. Thibault with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. And he can't get that one. Three-pointer, Fox. That one doesn't drop. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Not his best day from three-point range. Just won in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Wiggins outside. And again, the Pistons missing. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
They called Wiggins' number, and he delivered. That's a nice play all the way.
Outside for Morant. And the Clippers miss again.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And the Clippers making a change here.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor.
And Embiid gets a double team.
Terrence Ross.
Anthony left side. And there's a whistle that goes on Terrence Ross. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
It's Wiggins on the wing. From outside, off the mark. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Shot's good by Morant.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Murray. Oh, misses the dunk.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? But you still take him on.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Anthony outside. From deep. Back to Wiggins. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. We'll see, Webb, what a terrific development it's been to see the resurgence of pro hoops in New York.
For sure, B.A. The league is always more fun when there's buzz in the Big Apple. Yeah. Here's hoping the New York teams make some noise in the next few.
Pass to Randall. Three-pointer, Fox. And Embiid with the block. Out of bounds, the Clippers will keep possession. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The drive by Randall.
Anyone want to keep questioning Melo on D?
great effort from him.
Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And here's Morant outside. No good on the shot. And Detroit the other way now. Pass to Fournier. Rebound by the Clippers.
2 minutes.
Fires from the wing.
2 minutes.
And he gets that one. Morant's got 22 points.
Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while, right? I did not think that
was good.
Evan
Fournier with the bucket.
Oh, man, impressive passer at the 5 spot. Embiid has a great feel for when his guys roll.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Murray.
Jamal Murray.
On the take.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Substitution.
A minute 35 left in the 4th quarter. To the inside. And stolen by Anthony.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pistons.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Joel Embiid.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
51 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Adams to stop the run. Randall can't hit.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
The drive by Murray. Anthony outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Now Los Angeles with it. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Randall with the jam.
That's a major league catch and flush right there. Randall's not a high flyer, but showing some explosiveness at the rim that time.
Murray from outside. Rebound by the Clippers. 3-pointer, Fox. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Floats one up. Basket is good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus.
I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe, keep my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe, get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. Beat for the bank and they know I'm impressive. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking a from my who ain't heavy. I'm the best and you heard when I said it. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's spouting. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching but I don't have a daughter. I know me who pick up when I call her. Working big and it don't hurt to break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he lead a know it, Mr. Know I got him running to it. I'ma need the full amount before